A few years ago, I noticed something that didn't make sense. Women were doing everything right. The oils, the routines, the supplements, and their hair was still shedding. And it wasn't stress, it was what stress was doing underneath the scalp. The environment where hair actually grows. So I stopped chasing products and I started studying the scalp. And what I found changed everything. Hair growth is not about what you put on your hair, it's about the condition of your scalp and the signals your body is sending. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what to do step by step at home. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is LaTrance. I am a hair and nutrition specialist featured in Successful Moments magazine. I have my notes in front of me as always, so I do not miss anything. That's very important to help you have healthy hair to thrive. So, the big mistake, and before we start, you need to understand this. Your scalp is usually in one of these three states. If you're having problems with stress and shedding and slow hair growth, my hair is not growing, imbalances in the body with hormones, all those things is one of these three states. Your scalp is either inflamed, it's congested, or it's imbalanced. So, and if you treat the wrong one, your hair is going to keep shedding no matter what you use. That's what most people miss. So, the first thing we're going to do is we want to calm the inflammation on the scalp. If your scalp feels tight, itchy, or sensitive, you don't need all these oils, these heavy oils. Those things can make things actually worse. And I tell people that a lot. If your scalp is inflamed, you have sensitivity, you have tenderness of the scalp, oils can make your scalp worse. So, what we have to do first is to calm the scalp. Use lightweight serums. And you can write these down. And what I want you to look for far as the ingredients, niacinamide. Make sure that's on the ingredients. Peptides and gora cola. And I want you to apply them directly to your scalp and not your hair. You want to massage it in gently for about a minute. And you're not trying to grow your hair yet. You are fixing the environment first. We have to fix the environment, which is the scalp. Get rid of the inflammation. So to clear up buildup, if your scalp feels coated or if it's flaky or oily, this is buildup. And no conditioner alone is not going to fix it, y'all. So you need to cleanse your scalp properly. And a lot of people do not know how to cleanse their scalp properly. You want to wash your hair at least once a week. It depends on the buildup of your hair, though. It depends on how much products you use, how much buildup you get. But washing at least once a week is sufficient, is effective. If you go longer than that, that is fine. But you want to use gentle but effective shampoos. And you want to add light treatments like exfoliating or hydrating tonics. Now, there's a big myth that a lot of people think that you can cleanse your scalp with conditioner. Well, y'all, that's each to their own. But honestly, to me, that is a myth from what I've studied decades of study, that we have to have a shampoo to cleanse the scalp properly to remove the buildup. Conditioner is not going to do that. If you do not like shampoos that lather, you can get low lathering cleansers that don't even really lather, if that bothers you. So always look for a sulfate free, is what I tell people. So this is a clear path. So your follicles can actually function once you're properly cleansing your scalp. They are going to function the way that God created them to function. To support the stress, hormonal shifts, up and down, menopause, whatever the case may be with hormones, your hair is shedding more during stress. And this part matters because stress tells your body hair growth is not a priority. So your follicles, guess what they're going to do? They're going to slow down. You don't need to do anything complicated right here to calm the stress in your life. And I know a lot of us can have a lot of stress in our life. It could be our jobs, it could be finances, whatever the case may be. Stress is there. And if it's causing your hair shedding, I want to tell you this that you could do at home. I want you to slow your breathing. This is simple, y'all. You want to take 2 to 5 minutes a day and you want to inhale and hold 1, 2, 3, 4 and blow out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That is going to calm your body. You're telling your body it's safe again. Just that simple breathing is going to calm the heart rate. It calms the stress levels. And like I said, it's going to tell your body it's safe again. So once the body does that, then the hair follicles will know that it's safe again. You want to stimulate circulation. And this step is the one that so many people, this is the step most people skip. Let's be honest about it. But it is powerful. I want you to use your fingers. And I know you've heard this, but listen to me. You want to use your fingers or a scalp massager. Now, this is a quality scalp massager, y'all, and I'm coming out with my own scalp massagers. So stay tuned for that. But you want to take your fingers. If you don't have a scalp massager, that's okay. You want to take your fingers, you want to press gently on your scalp, and you want to move in circular motions. And you want to do this 2 to 4 minutes a day. This is going to increase blood flow to your scalp. And it's definitely going to bring oxygen and the nutrients that your follicles need. So please make sure you are doing that. You want to support your body. And a lot of people ask me what to eat and what to do to support their body to stop shedding. Their hair is breaking off. I want to tell you one of the most important things you can do for your body is support your body. Your hair follows your body's rhythm. And when your rhythm is off, your hair feels it. So keep it simple. What I want you to do is get morning sun. At least 15 to 20 minutes a day, if possible, is so important for the vitamin D. It's so good for the body. It's so good for our hair. I want you to eat real meals. When I say eat real meals, I mean real food. Food that God has put on this earth for us to eat. And that are things with seeds, cantaloupes, figs, pomegranates. What's that thing called? It's a big old, oh God, I can't think of the name of that fruit, but I know sour sops. You could do, oh, papayas. You want to eat your nuts, your walnuts. Walnuts are full of nutrients that help remove inflammation from the body. You want to definitely, if you eat any kind of nuts, pumpkin seeds is great, but walnuts are the best to get rid of inflammation from the body. It helps remove that inflammation. But if you're allergic to nuts, do not, consume nuts. And any of these things that I'm telling you to do at home, if you are a person that has underlying conditions, you definitely want to consult a medical doctor, a dermatologist, or, before you try anything new. So I always like to tell people that, but you want to add things like your zinc, your vitamin D, like I said, from the sun, and your healthy fats, like I said, your nuts, your walnuts, and your healthy avocados, your extra virgin olive oil. This is how you support growth from within. So to make sure that you get rid of the inflammation, you want to cleanse, you want to get your body back into a rhythm so your body can be balanced, y'all. It's about helping the body establish its own state of good health. And if we have a setup, proper internal, external environment, so the body can take place to heal, to restore, to rejuvenate, to regrow the hair. If it's slow, if it's not growing, we have to have proper internal and external environment. So that is the purpose for this video. So here's the truth. You do not need more products. You need the right environment. You need your body balanced. That's a lot of times why our hormones are out of whack, our adrenals, because our body is out of balance. So to get it back into balance, we need to eat the proper foods that our Heavenly Father has provided for us. Trust me, when you start eating these things, you are going to see, you are going to feel, you're going to notice a difference in your hair, in your energy, in your skin, and just overall complete health. So when you fix your scalp, when you support your body, as I mentioned, you're not forcing growth. You are definitely allowing it. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. Share my video with someone who definitely needs it. And I want you to comment below, which scalp state do you think you're in? And I'll help you figure it out. Until next time, before I close out, let me say this to make sure you actually understand the recap. First, you want to calm the inflammation, right? You want to clear buildup and rebalance your scalp. You want to support your body during stress. And I gave you really great tips to do that if you are under stress. You want to stimulate circulation through gentle massage. Align your hormones and lifestyle with the natural rhythms. Consistency matters more than doing everything at once. When you follow these steps, you're not forcing the growth. You're creating the perfect condition your hair to thrive. So that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the video. And please stay tuned for the next one.